Dr. Brian Thornburg, and I'm going to start a video series on what I tell parents at each of the well child visits, because parenting and childhood is an arc, as I've mentioned before. And so I'm going to start with the newborn visit. So when parents come in for the first time, I always tell them the baby, boy or girl, they're king or queen of the house. They run the house for the first 2 months. You know, they've just come out, they don't know what the deal is out here, and we want to have them have a soft landing. So we let them become kings and queens of the house, which means they tell us when they want to be held. They tell us when we go to the bathroom, take a shower, when we're going to eat, because they're in charge of everything. If they want to be fed, they're fed. If they want to sleep, they get to sleep. But the only rule for a newborn is that they have to feed on the 3 hours, which means every 3 hours they have to take the breast, or they have to take a bottle. And it's important that we do this 3 hour timing, because that maximizes the amount of food that they can get during the day. So they should have 8 feeds over 24 hours, and that's every 3 hours. So 6, 9, 12, 3, 6, 9, 12, 7, 10, 1, 4, etc. And it's important that we do that because we want to make sure that they are being provided enough nutrition, because when they were in the belly, they had an umbilical cord that provided constant nutrition. And when they come out, that nutritional source was cut off. And because we can't have the baby get too big on the inside, there's a conservation of how much weight the baby can gain, because otherwise the baby gets too big, they can't come out, and they have a C-section, which is not how nature intended it to go. So we have to make sure that they are getting a frequent feeds, so we can kind of bridge the gap from constant nutrition source through the umbilical cord into static feeds every 3 hours. This also helps reduce reflux. It helps the baby get to hind milk. And so that's the way it goes for those first 2 months. Hit that like button. I'm going to continue down this path of what I tell my parents. Thanks. Bye. Hit that like button.